Hello, it's The Plug. How can I help you? What's up, everybody? My name is KIYANA, and I am the owner and creator of The Party Plug. The Party Plug is a one-stop shop business that focuses on event styling, luxury balloon decor, and party rentals. Now that you know who I am so happy to have you here on my channel for the new segment called Plug Talk. I'll be sharing tips, tricks, and all of the scoops of things that you need to know if you are a part of the event world. So, let's get into it, girl. Today's topic focuses on mistakes that I've made as an event planner. Now, if you're doing any of these things that we're about to talk about in this video, then most likely you are selling yourself short, and now is the time to stop. Now is the time to get it together and get on your ish. The first mistake that I've made several times in this event planning business is inquiring to vendors without receiving a payment first from a client, right? So I'm reaching out to vendors and I'm trying to figure out what's this gonna cost, so that I can put like a complete invoice together for a client. But if you are charging correctly and you have like an event planner fee, then or a retainer fee, then there's no reason why you shouldn't be getting paid before you reach out, because that retainer fee is to secure you as the planner, as the event stylist. That's to secure you and to get you to start working. I'm not doing any work without having my planner fee, or at least a percentage of the planner fee, because in today's world, of course, you know, you can set up payment plans or things like that, but if you don't have not one piece of money in your account in your hand, there's no way that I'm reaching out to vendors and doing all the footwork and I haven't been paid yet. I mean, come on, who wants to go to work? Let's say you work a regular 9 to 5 and your manager comes up to you and say, I want you to work overtime tomorrow, but here's the catch, I can't pay you. I just want you to come in, do the same thing that you always do, but I can't pay you. I just need you here. I need your body here in this place to fill it and do the job. Who's showing up? Nobody. So it's the same with an event planner. You can't expect me to want to show up to work and do all of the things that needs to be done and I haven't been properly compensated yet. It takes so much time to reach out to vendors, whether that be through email or phone, and to wait for them to respond, to get, you know, all of those numbers together, to start sourcing things. You know, when you work with vendors, most of the time it's not just like one vendor. You have to like outsource through a ton of vendors because you want to get the best price for your client. You know what your client budget is, so you know what the budget that you're working with. So bigger budgets might be able to work with different vendors, and smaller budgets have to work with other vendors. So it's just like a lot of research and a lot of things that go into putting your event together before even the day of the event, where it comes to put it together and set it up and make everything beautiful. Yeah, that's like the fun part. Everything else before it is work. Hours of work, days of work, months of work, so much time, and nobody wants to work for free. Period. The second mistake that I've made in this business is sending out my ideas without being booked, right? And that takes us back to being paid. So most of the time, like, even if some people know what they're doing when they reach out to you and they inquire and they want to know, do you have packages or what's your pricing? And then they start sending you like inspo, or they're like, oh, you know, let me know. I don't have a theme, but let me know like what you think, or what theme that you think I should work with. What theme do you like? You know, anything like that. Sometimes they genuinely just don't know what they're doing, so they think that it's not a service that you're performing, and it's just something that you can just kind of like pass out to them. But then there are other times where they know exactly what they're doing. They're being strategic and trying to get ideas from you so that they can go to another event planner and pass it on to them, as if they didn't even get it from you and it came all from their brain, right? I have done that so many times. I vividly remember one time I did a baby shower, and from that baby shower I had a prospective client, and that client reached out to me about, you know, doing the event, and for the baby shower, I knew that I should have charged more, one, right? So already strike one, they reached out to me, but they were expecting me to do things for the same price that I did that for, which it wasn't going to work because I was already in the process of changing things up to work better for me and my business. Second of all, they came to me with like a theme, and they just wanted me to like use my magic and send them stuff. We were on the phone, we were having a long phone call, and they wanted me to like send pictures over, send inspo. And because I'm so excited, I'm not thinking that some people are being strategic and really just want to kind of like pick your brain for free. I'm thinking, you know, I have a prospective client here and they might book me, so let me just go ahead. I'm excited about this theme. I've never done this theme before. Like, let me show them what I could do, right? Because you always want to show what you could do, especially if you've never done it before. But what I've learned in this business is when people come to you, they come to you already because most likely they've seen some sort of a portfolio of your work and they know what you are capable of. They believe in you already. So basically they're coming to you because they have already seen your previous work and they like it, right? So there's no reason why I have to send any ideas of what I can do and what I would do before actually being booked, because I should already be like, we should already be locked in, and then let's talk about pictures, ideas, and things like that, because that's the fun part. Let's get into it. Let me pick your brain. But if I'm not booked, I can't give that stuff out. I've done it so many times, and every time, honestly, every time that I have sent like ideas out, pictures, whatever, I have never got a client from it. So I don't know if they took it to another planner or they tried to like create it themselves. But even if that's the case, they take my ideas and want to create it themselves, that's a paid service, boo. Like, you have to understand that. Even when like I give like party ideas on YouTube, I love doing that type of stuff, right? But also I'm getting paid for those videos essentially, right? So I'm still offering the service and being compensated for it. So it's the same thing. If you come to me like via email and you're looking for something out of me, yeah, I could even plan your party, like, you know, and give you all the ideas, links, and everything to use. But you have to pay for that service. You have to. I can't send any ideas. I can't do any work without being paid first. Another mistake that I've made in this business is not charging a consultation fee. Y'all, consultation fees are so important, and here's why. I think that in this event where you get much further for some reason when you charge a consultation fee. It's like they take you more serious. I can't even count on my hand how many times I've had a consultation with a prospective client and stayed on the phone with them for so long. They ask me questions, they want to know this, they want to know that, and then they get all the information they need and then they go ghost. And so I wasted an hour and a half of time that I could have been doing something more productive, or something with my kids, or something in my house, or something else other than being on the phone with them and not getting anything out of it. So it's so important to charge a consultation fee. I want to say at least $100, right? Because how it works is I charge $100 consultation fee. That is so that we can get on the phone, we can discuss your event, we can discuss all the ideas you have, we can discuss whatever you want to discuss. You can ask me questions and we can kind of go over the basics. It's going to be minimal, but it's going to be the basics of how things work, because we'll get deeper into it once booked. But if I charge a consultation fee and we're having all those discussions, right, most of the time if people are spending money right up front, they're not going to want to lose that money, right? So I'm going to charge you a consultation fee. If you book me, that fee will go towards your booking, or it'll go towards my retainer fee. If you don't book me, then that is the fee that it costs for you to have the consultation with me, so we can go over everything. Because essentially, if nothing makes it past the phone call, past the emails or anything, it's just a bunch of time wasted that could have been spent elsewhere, and now you got nothing out of it. You didn't get the booking, and you stayed on the phone and wasted so much time, and you didn't even get paid for it. charge a consultation fee. So the last mistake that I've made in business that we're going to talk about today is, y'all, sending out mock-ups without being hired. So it's kind of, everything that I'm talking about kind of all flows together, but they are all essentially different things and different steps that you take when you are being booked and working with a client, right? So providing mock-ups, y'all, without being, you know, like hired is crazy, because mock-ups literally take so much time. And y'all know I am the mock-up queen. Y'all know in any video that I do, I will pop up a quick mock-up. One, I'm a visual person, so I need to be able to get it out of my head. So when my process is, I'm thinking about all the things that I could do. I'm looking up at inspo on Pinterest, on Instagram, and all over. And then, okay, now I need to get it out of my head. So the first thing that I'll do when I want to get it out of my head is get a book and I'll sketch. I will get a pen, get a book, and just sketch it all out, right? Once I figure out like a real, like once I get like a hard draft from my sketch, okay, now let me bring this to life, because now I want to see it in color. I want to see it in color. I want to see like a visual representation of what the actual real life thing could look like. And I need to get it out of my head. I need to get it off my paper, and I need to make it digitally so I can really see it. Because when I make my mock-ups, what I like to do, like when I do site visits, or you know, people send me pictures of a room or something, what I like to do is create my digital mock-up and then remove the background and put my digital mock-up in that room. Like I want it in the room, right? So I think I've showed y'all that several times in so many different videos, but I want my digital mock-up in the room. So let's say I'm doing a backdrop in front of this whole wall, right? This is gonna be the main like picture, and then I'm gonna throw the backdrop in front of this, and just to kind of see how it looks and see if everything that I'm kind of thinking of in my head is looking right. That's what I like to do. However, I have also done this so many times. I've like did a little mock-up and sent it and got nothing out of it. Like there's not too many times where I sent the mock-up for free and got anything out of it. But when I get booked and I'm getting hired and they're paying for these things, then I already know where it's leading to, right? But so many times, like I said, because I'm a visual person, when they reach out, like when a client reaches out to me with a specific theme, especially if I've never done that theme before, like I even want to throw out, like do a digital mock-up for myself, not even if I'm showing it to them. And that's okay. I do it for myself, but I've learned like doing it for myself does not mean I have to send it to them. Even if I already know kind of the look that I want to go for because of all the things that they've explained to me, I am not sending anything without money. And I don't want to make it just about money, but it really is, because this is a business. Like we have to make money, and we don't want to work for free. Nobody wants to work for free. So just like you don't want to work for free at your regular, 9-to-5 job, I don't want to work for free in my business. I mean, in the beginning, I feel like I worked for free for so long that I'm just past it. Like I cannot do any free work. Like everything has to make sense and sense, right? If it don't make sense, it don't make sense, period. Like if it don't make sense, it don't make sense. And that's just kind of how I look at everything. And mock-ups are one of those things that take so much time. I do plan on doing like a digital mock-up video for y'all, so like y'all can really see and unpack how I actually do it. There's so many ways to do it, but I'll show y'all my way. And I will say that my way is kind of a long way, and I'm pretty sure it can be done shorter, but I do what works for me. I pretty much run my entire business off of my phone. So most of the time I'm not like always sitting at a computer. I edit on the phone, I do mock-ups on the phone, my contracts are on, like everything is on my phone. So it's not too many times where like I just have the time to sit down, and I kind of base my business off of that, because I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm so many things, and I need to be so many places that I cannot just sit still at a computer and literally like do all these things. I need to be able to move around while doing these things at the same time. So basically the purpose of this video is that you need to make sure you're getting paid, girl. Like, you have to get paid. And if you are making these mistakes in your business, now is the time to correct it. Like, you still have time. Everybody is new at something, at some stage in their business, right? There might be something that you want to implement, something new, and you're new at it. So you're gonna make those mistakes. But like I said in a previous video, I've made these mistakes already. So now I'm here to kind of like put myself on blast and share all of the mistakes that I made with you all, so that you could kind of not make the mistakes at all. Or if you are making those mistakes, you can correct yourself early on sooner than later. That is all that I have for y'all today. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Plug Talk. I hope that it's coming across in these videos that I just really want them to be sit down, chill, and we're just having a conversation. Like, nobody's better than the next person. We've all made mistakes and we're all trying to figure this out together. And I just wanted to create this segment of Plug Talk on my channel so that you would know that you are not alone. Like, things look pretty in pictures and in videos and it looks like everybody has it all together, but we're all going through this together. Also, I want to say that I really appreciate the feedback that I'm getting for Plug Talk. Like, the engagement is out the roof. It's going crazy. It's honestly more engagement than I get on my regular like vlogs and stuff, but I'm okay with it. I love the feedback, whether it's asking me questions or kind of giving me advice or ideas on new videos. I am here for all of that, so keep them coming, y'all. Please keep them coming, because I want to keep Plug Talk going. So I will see y'all in the next episode. Peace.